So here's an update on the war so far. It is getting in there a little bit now. So not that much time has passed, but as you can see, our clan is already at 75 of the 90 stars that we can get, and we've demolished almost all of these bases. Everyone's been touched at least. Now it's just a matter of cleanup, except for 30 down there, which is going to be easy 3-star for whoever. So that will easily put us at 78. But let's take a look at my second attack here. I did hit a little lower against clan advisement. I did end up going for a base that they thought was not able to be go wee-weed. And I was a little nervous at the first start of it because I did make quite a few errors right off the bat, and I'll mention them as they come up. So the very first things that I did, again, I'm putting golems in 2 different spots. I'm throwing my DPS troops behind them pretty quickly. Here's mistake number 1. I didn't wait for that mortar. Boom. So that took out my wall breakers, and again, I did it again. Boom. Took out that wall breaker. That timing was just so unique there and really messed me up. So I threw down a rage spell. I wanted to rage through those walls as quickly as possible. And then here's another mistake that I made. So my Barbarian King sitting there in the middle of all these clan castle troops. I threw down a heal spell and barely got to use his power, maybe for a couple of seconds there. But as you can see, it's kind of messy there, but I am getting in there. I threw down my jump spell so that I could get over to that clan castle, get over a couple walls, throw some skellies in there. And as you can see, my other troops are kind of going around the base now. I threw a couple wizards up top just to kind of take some of those structures out up top. But it's pretty straightforward at this point, just kind of hoping that my golem stays ahead of the pack. Really think in this particular attack, my Archer Queen really saved the day for me. She did get caught behind a wall there that kind of slowed her down, which gave her the chance to be behind this golem here in a moment, and kind of let her take out some of those defenses there. So I kind of got lucky with that one, honestly. I really wasn't planned that way, it just kind of happened that way. And as you can see, my witches and wizards are still going around the base, taking out everything on the outside. My Archer Queen's trying to move in towards the final defenses that are left, and uniquely are protecting the upcoming troops there as they're trying to come up. They're not going to get hit by that archer tower because it's gone. And then also now she's taking out the mortar, which would definitely get rid of both that witch and wizard as soon as they came through this wall here. Luckily, that didn't happen. The skellies went in there, got rid of that big bomb for me. There was just a lot of luck happening in this. I'll be honest with you, it was really ugly. Not my best attack, but I got the job done. So clan's happy with that, and it's all good. So as you can see, I'll even read some of the comments here. So let's see. I was like, hey, fuck it, here I come, 21. And they're getting the popcorn and crying towel ready. But as you can see, they quickly changed their tune. Definitely got that done. They were happy about it. And we go on from there. So for me, this is actually the 4th war that I've had 6 stars in. I like to attack bases that haven't been touched yet. Some people like to wait for scouting or just do cleanups. That was a little lower, but it's okay because I got the 3-star. If I would have did any less than that, some people would have probably been pretty unhappy. Let's take a look at a couple other attacks here that were pretty decent. I want to kind of showcase Al a little bit. He does great work. So let's take a look at one of his attacks. He always attacks the top 1 or 2 bases there, and he has all max troops. So he comes in. It looks like he's going to go do a wipe or go wee-wee of some sort. I'm not sure which yet, but he's definitely getting in there with his max troops. Looks good. So that's the one thing that I do hate about the golem, is that if there's an opening somewhere else, they will definitely go away from wherever you're at. Looks like he is going with the go wipe technique. He does have the max level P.E.K.K.A.s there, which are amazing. As you can see, we call them the Terminators. because they're just amazing, man. They'll one-hit pretty much any structure. They cut through walls. They can pretty much do a whole lot that most troops can't do. So he's jumping over. He's freezing both those Inferno Towers. He's trying to get in that mid and get rid of those Inferno Towers before they do any more damage to his troops. Looks like his troops are just kind of not getting over that other wall, that second wall that he needs them to get over. Well, I guess they did, but they just didn't go after the Inferno Towers right away. But he is kind of doing a lot of work here. He's going through this base. It's a really hard base to wipe. There's a lot of different compartments here going on. He really needs, maybe even multiple jump spells, but again, he has to use his free spells to keep his troops alive with those level 2 Inferno Towers there. Really did a great job. Even though he didn't get the 3-star on this, he did do quite a bit of work on a very tough base, and I give him props because he always gives a good show. We love watching him. Al is amazing at what he does. As you can see, max troops there. Awesome. So let's go back and take a look at one more attack here. I don't want this video to be too long, but I do want to show a couple different variations of attacks. I've covered Go Wee Wee. I've covered Hogs. I've covered Go Wipe. I cover, yeah. So let's go ahead and cover one more. Let's see. Let's do a mass drag. As much as I hate mass drags, they are needed in some circumstances. For example, this base here, this is the number 15 on their team. It is a Town Hall 9, and as you can see, their air defense is well below par. They should have, somewhere around level 6. And it looks like they were just lazy with them. Maybe they didn't want to wait all the days. But it really is going to cost them in this attack. These air defense are just pitiful. They're something you'd see with the Town Hall 7. As you can see, he went in there. He tried to kill out the air defense with the Hogs. Really just didn't pan out for him. He did weaken him a little bit. And the other thing I like about his attack here is that he's not just spamming all of his dragons in one spot. He's spreading them across the base so that he can get to all the different air defense. That way he's not ending up attacking one defense at a time, getting hit by an air defense somewhere else on the base. You also notice that he's using the rage spells to quickly get into the center and also take out those air defenses before they take him out. This is a pretty typical mass drag attack. It's something that, it can be easily done. I think a lot of people have perfected it. It's one of the first attacks that I learned how to use, and a lot of others learned how to use, simply because it's not that difficult to learn. You throw your mass dragons out there, they take out a majority of the base, and most of the time all of the base if the base has low air defense. Other technique that I've seen that I thought was great is people are using zap spells to take out one of the air defenses, and if there's only 2 level 5 air defense and you can get to them pretty quickly with your drags, the rest of the base pretty much falls down afterwards. But great attack by Doctor. I feel like that was an appropriate attack for that base, even though it was mass drag and we look down on those. But still, a great attack. Great job, Doctor. Thank you. So that's going to conclude the rest of this episode of Clash of Clans with Oppi. But I'll tell you what, I definitely think we're going to get this win. So that'll put us at 56 wins. This is a great clan, FYSB. I'll stay with you guys as long as I can. I thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment.